Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another crazy current event story for you guys, and you guys will not believe how ridiculous this story is. You read the title correctly. This is not an Onion article, this is real. Because when you read the title of this video, Chinese government censors man who looks like Chinese president, you would think that this is some kind of joke, that this is something that would come out of the Onion, but it's not. This is real, and this shows the insane censorship of the Chinese government, because in China, the government regulates so many things, regulates what you can look up on the internet, what movies you can watch. The government even regulates what kind of video games you can play. The PlayStation Store was actually shut down in China because there was apparently a backdoor that allowed gamers to download games that were not approved by the Chinese government. And the Chinese government has been censoring things for so many years. And now, this is just one of the stupidest things ever. So this guy's name right here is Liu King, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And he lives in Berlin, and he is an opera singer. He's not a politician, he doesn't do any kind of political videos, doesn't say anything about politics whatsoever, but yet the Chinese government censored him. They censored his social media accounts. Why? Because the guy looks apparently too similar to the Chinese president. Right here on the left side, we will have a picture of Liu. On the right side, we have a picture of Xi Jinping, the president of China. If you look at both of them together, yeah, they do look kind of similar. They're both around the same age, and they're similar height. But this is just stupid. Censoring somebody because they look like another world leader? How insane is the Chinese government? And I'll say this government is so out of control that they banned Winnie the Pooh from China simply because people were uploading on the internet memes of Winnie the Pooh and a picture of Xi Jinping, the president of China. They were comparing the two together, and Winnie the Pooh was banned from China for that reason. And what ended up happening was South Park actually made an episode making fun of Winnie the Pooh being banned in China, and then South Park got banned in China. So this shows how insane the censorship is in China. The government is just out of control. So we'll be reading through this article right here, guys. A well-known opera singer living in Berlin who bears a striking resemblance to the president of China, Xi Jinping, is repeatedly being censored on social media. As per reports, the account of Liu King, 63, on the Chinese TikTok like Douyin was locked by the Chinese authorities for allegedly violating the leader's looks. What is that supposed to mean? Violating the leader's looks? So apparently, you can't control what your face looks like. If your face is too similar to the leader of a country, you're violating that leader's looks? What? Liu King posted a video on May 10 claiming that his social media handles are being censored due to profile picture violations. Liu King used to share singing tutorials on his 41,000 follower Douyin account since 2019. Reportedly, he wrote, "Dear friends, my Douyin account has been reported and banned because of my profile pictures violation. I have provided my identification materials again, and I am currently waiting for approval. This is the third time that my account has been banned because of image violation." Image violation. For simply having a similar face to the president of China, his social media is being censored. And the app that he uses, it is a Chinese app. So the Chinese government is censoring him on that social media platform. This guy, he lives in Europe, he lives in Berlin, so he does not have to worry about any repercussions there from the Chinese government. But when he tries to broadcast his music to his followers in China, because Liu is actually originally from China, when he tries to broadcast his music in China, the Chinese government censors him. How ridiculous and crazy this is. This is just so stupid. In a conversation with the New York Times, Liu King said that he opened another Douyin account before, but it was suddenly deleted by the authorities because the profile picture had resemblance with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Oh my god. However, Liu King is still active on his social media platforms, but many comments on his videos appear to remain blocked. So he's limited in what he can do. He's been He's had his social media accounts banned 3 times now. He keeps trying to make new ones, keeps trying to get it back, and comments are being disabled on his videos. So this just goes to show how insane the censorship is from the Chinese government. And I feel, I have a lot of sympathies for people that live in China, for people that have to deal with this stuff. I can't imagine this kind of censorship where the government censors what you can read, what you can watch, what video games you can play. Now they're censoring somebody because their face appears to be too similar to the Chinese president. Google is banned in China. YouTube is banned in China. Facebook is banned in China. I believe Twitter is also banned in China. There's just so many things that are banned in China. It's just ridiculous that the government is just constantly controlling the internet like this. And a lot of authoritarian governments around the world, they tend to control the internet because they know that if they control the flow of information, they can limit what their citizens can read and watch. So if the government limits what you can read and watch, they have a much higher chance of brainwashing you and getting you to think only one certain way. That's why authoritarian governments are constantly controlling the internet, because they're scared that if their people start reading other material, they'll start questioning that government, and people do have a right to question that government. And I'll say this, what is the Chinese government so afraid of? What are they so afraid of that they are going to be censoring things like this, that they're even going to be censoring video games? Video games even. And the video games that are allowed in China, those video games are censored as well. So the video games that aren't banned outright, they might have certain cut things from them or certain blocked things that you can't access because of how the Chinese government regulates these games, movies, TV shows, etc. So what are they so afraid of? What are they so afraid of? Because if you know that your position is right, you know that you're 100% right, you shouldn't have to worry about other opinions. You shouldn't have to worry about what other people are saying. If you know that you're right, you shouldn't worry about what other people are saying. The fact that they go to this much effort to censor so many things leads me to believe that they're really scared of their people thinking a different way. They're scared of people looking up different things online. And a lot of people in China, they do use VPNs, so they get around this and they access other information, but this is considered illegal. And what disgusts me is that there is so many companies that come from democratic countries, and these companies go right along with the Chinese government's censorship, and they will not criticize the Chinese government because they value profits more over defending human rights. So this has taken censorship to a whole new extreme. How stupid is this? Imagine if you go on social media one day and you are censored on social media simply because you look like the leader of another country. How stupid is that? People can't control how they look. And even, why should they even control how they look? You shouldn't be blamed for looking like the leader of another country. That's just stupid. This is Lou right here doing an opera, performing an opera. They censored this guy. He has nothing to do with politics. He does not talk politics in any way. Censored simply for looking like the Chinese president. What is the Chinese government gonna censor next? And as for these Chinese social medias, like TikTok for instance, I don't trust these apps. I don't trust these social medias. They spy on people in China, and I would not be surprised they spy on people in other countries that use their apps like TikTok, for instance. TikTok, if you guys didn't know, is banned on U.S. military bases. If you are on a U.S. military base, you are a soldier on a U.S. military base, you cannot use TikTok. And there is a reason for that. And, there isn't 100% confirmed evidence that TikTok spies on people outside of China, but like I said, I would not be surprised, and there's a reason that the app is banned on U.S. military bases. So let me know what you guys think of this story down below. What is the Chinese government going to censor next? And the ridiculousness that there are so many companies out there to suck up to the Chinese government, refuse to criticize it, go along with the censorship, value profits over defending people's human rights. And now this guy is being punished simply because he looks like the Chinese president. Just ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.